Chapter 12. Eager to reach home before Adelmo, Lana accelerates her car, skillfully maneuvering through the streets. She is determined to outpace him without violating too many traffic laws. The adrenaline rushes through her veins as she navigates the roads, her focus solely on reaching her destination swiftly. Finally, she arrives at her house, only to find the door ajar. A wave of unease washes over her, causing her to hesitate before entering. Suspicion lingers in her mind, fearing the presence of an intruder. Taking a moment to gather her thoughts, she mutters to herself, "Great, I rushed here for no reason." With caution, she tiptoes towards the door, attempting to catch a glimpse of the interior before fully entering. Adelmo parked his car and noticed Lana curiously peering inside the house. Concerned, he quickly got out of his vehicle and approached Lana to inquire about the situation. With a gentle tone, he asked, "Is everything okay?" Lana, looking a bit worried, responded by mentioning that the door was open when she arrived. Adelmo, showing his protective side, reassured Lana and politely said, "Excuse me, baby, let me go in and check things out." As Adelmo cautiously made his way inside the house, he noticed that nothing seemed to be out of place or touched. Trying to ensure everyone's safety, he called out, "Hello, is anyone here?" Lana, still feeling uneasy, pointed out that if someone had broken in, they wouldn't respond to his call. Adelmo, with a strategic approach, explained that his intention was to make any potential intruders aware that they were not alone, hopefully prompting them to leave out of fear. Lana, understanding his reasoning, simply replied, "Oh, okay." After thoroughly inspecting each room in the house and finding no signs of unauthorized entry, Adelmo couldn't help but wonder about the cause of the open door. He speculated whether Sierra, perhaps, had not shut the door properly, leading to it being blown open by a gust of wind. Lana agreed that it was a plausible explanation. Once Adelmo confirmed that the house was secure and no one else was present, he reassured Lana by informing her that everything was under control. Lana expressed her gratitude, relieved that the situation was resolved without any issues. Adelmo and Lana shared a sweet moment as he embraced her with a warm hug and a tender kiss. With a loving smile, he affectionately whispered, "You're very welcome, my love." Afterward, Adelmo settled comfortably on the couch in the living room, switching on the television to unwind. Meanwhile, Lana absent-mindedly wandered off into the bathroom, momentarily forgetting the reason for her hurried return home. As Lana finished up in the bathroom, she felt a sense of longing and unease. Something seemed amiss in the air, and she couldn't quite put her finger on it. Returning to the living room, she found Adelmo engrossed in the TV show, his eyes fixed on the screen. Eager to be close to him, she nestled herself next to him on the couch, seeking solace in his warm embrace. After a few moments of comfortable silence, Lana broke the tranquility with her soft voice. Expressing her thoughts, she confessed, "It feels strange here, like there's something missing." Adelmo, known for his playful sarcasm, couldn't resist teasing her. With a mischievous grin, he retorted, "Oh, really? I have no idea why that could be. Wait a minute, I think I got it. It's because Sierra isn't here." Lana couldn't help but smile at his playful banter, playfully pushing him in response. No wonder it felt like something was missing. "I wonder how she's doing," she pondered aloud, her thoughts drifting to their absent friend. Adelmo responded, "I'm pretty sure she's doing great. She's living with a part of her real family now, you know?" Lana, with a concerned look on her face, replied, "Just because they're family doesn't guarantee they'll treat her well. She's such a good kid, and it worries me." Adelmo nodded, realizing Lana's point, and said, "Yeah, you've got a valid point there. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it." Suddenly, Lana sat up, determination shining in her eyes, and exclaimed, "Wait a minute, I've got an idea. I can adopt her." Adelmo, taken aback by Lana's sudden outburst, replied, "Do you really think they'll allow you to adopt her?" Lana, feeling a bit hurt, responded, "What are you trying to say? Am I not good enough?" Adelmo, realizing his mistake, thought to himself, "Oh no, that came out completely wrong. He quickly reassured Lana, No, that's not what I meant at all. I just meant that she's already with family, and unless they can prove they're unfit to raise her, there's not much we can do. Lana, her voice filled with sadness, replied, I guess you're right. Adelmo, feeling a pang of guilt, tried to comfort her, saying, I understand how you feel, Lana. It's tough, but we have to trust that she's in good hands. If anything changes, or if we find evidence that she's not being treated well, then we can take action. But for now, all we can do is hope for the best. Lana, though still worried, nodded in agreement, realizing that sometimes, despite their best intentions, there are limits to what they can do. Lana glanced at the clock and her heart skipped a beat as she realized how late it had gotten. With a sense of urgency, she knew it was time to prepare for bed. Determined to get a good night's sleep, she stood up and turned to her partner, Adelmo, who was engrossed in the television. I'm going to get ready for bed. Are you going to join me? She asked, her voice filled with a mix of hope and longing. As Lana made her way towards the bedroom, a wave of weariness washed over her. She knew that a good night's rest was essential for her well-being, but little did she know that something extraordinary was about to unfold. Meanwhile, Adelmo's attention was captured by a breaking news report on the television. The screen displayed a surreal scene from Salem, Massachusetts. The sky and clouds were bathed in an eerie greenish-yellow glow. The news anchor's voice trembled as they revealed that the last time such a phenomenon occurred, it was followed by a tragedy of unimaginable proportions. Thousands had lost their lives, and the event remained shrouded in mystery. Adelmo's voice pierced through the silence, calling Lana back to the living room. She emerged from the bedroom, half-dressed, her curiosity piqued by Adelmo's urgent tone. With a shirt on but no pants, she stood before him, her eyes filled with concern. What's going on, hon? She inquired, her voice laced with a mixture of confusion and worry. Adelmo gestured towards the television, his eyes fixed on the screen. As Lana's gaze followed his, she was met with a sight that sent shivers down her spine. The breaking news continued to unfold, revealing the ominous glow in the sky above Salem. The atmosphere was thick with an unexplainable energy, and Lana couldn't help but feel a sense of foreboding. As soon as her eyes caught sight of the unfolding scene, she swiftly settled herself down, eager to catch every word. However, fate had other plans, and she only managed to grasp the tail end of the conversation. Adelmo's voice pierced the air once more, his tone heavy with the weight of the past. Whatever is transpiring here, my dear, it is rooted in events that transpired many years ago. And the last time it occurred, it brought forth a wave of death and despair. Lana's curiosity piqued, and she couldn't help but inquire, her voice laced with concern. Do you believe it is imperative for you to investigate this matter? Adelmo's gaze lingered upon her, a mischievous glimmer dancing in his eyes as he replied, his words dripping with uncertainty. At this juncture, my dear, it is too early to discern the true nature of the situation. Only time will reveal the path I must tread. By the way, you look absolutely stunning in this moment. A gentle smile graced Lana's lips as she reciprocated the compliment, her voice tinged with weariness. Thank you, but I must confess, I am on the verge of retiring for the night. The weight of the impending mystery hung in the air, and Lana couldn't help but wonder what lay ahead. Little did she know that her peaceful slumber would soon be disrupted by the enigmatic events that awaited her, intertwining her fate with Adelmo's in ways she could never have imagined.